Welcome everyone, it's time for more Slime Rancher 2, where last time the big ticket item was the ringtail slime. I found one and I coupled it with a crystal slime, so I now have a ringtail crystal, which is... I don't know if that's smart or not, I have no idea as a matter of fact. I have gotten him, or it, the feeder here, which I've set to slow, yes, so that it doesn't run out, but I could potentially see myself adding, rather increasing it, because you haven't really produced a whole lot, and I need 20 of these bastards, so... well, we'll see. What has happened though is that I've used a lot of the chickens, etc, etc. Ooh, we have one! Look at that! Ta-da! We have the sea chick. Cool. Also, right, one thing to talk about for this episode is that I was thinking, yes, we should... Wow, that just got yeeted everywhere. Stop being yeeted so far. There we go. I was talking about getting the yolk slime, and I've been looking around a little bit for it. I have read up a little bit on it, and yeah, okay. So, first and foremost, rare. When I found one, I should have held on to it, and I didn't. That's my bad. But yes, they do, and I think that is in the Slimepedia, that yes, they spawn where chicks spawn, basically. So you kind of need to just walk around, you can spawn anywhere, you can spawn in any one of these little nests that you found out in the world, so you just basically have to be observant. But when I read up on that a bit, I realized something, and this is true, this was true in the first game as well, you don't need more than one roostro. One roostro is plenty enough. And it is also true that we do want to, I talked about this in the last episode, we probably do want to add another, at least one of these, which means that we should have one more review at least. Yeah, that is potentially something we should do. And looking at my money, I can open up a new area right now should I want to. And I might actually want to, because look at this, you have actually produced a bunch more plorts than before. I ended the episode, the last episode, ended the last episode with gathering all the plorts and food and stuff like that. But you just seem to keep on producing, don't you? Which is great. But yeah, we're struggling a bit with the ash. I have done a little bit here right before we started, but bloody hell are they using the ash. But if I do that, we're up to 3,000, which is not enough to open both the area and another garden, which is ultimately what I really want, or a coop, I suppose. Well, a coop, yes, but like the garden first and foremost. So, yeah, okay, what is the plan otherwise? Is the plan, maybe just maybe, to hop some Gordos, just to sort of have that done? Potentially, actually. You are hungry. I don't know where you, like, jumped away from the food. There you go. Oh, come on, eat. Thank you. I want to eat these for the incinerator. Yes, okay, good. Lovely. A message, because bloody hell, there's a lot of messages here in this game. There we go. Now I feel better about that situation. Good. Right. How about we start with a message then? Well, I say how about we start? We have already started. But like, how about we check that message before we head out again? Is again Victor about the AI, which might not be an AI. So Beatrix, I was cleaning out the lab and I found this. Perhaps you have some use for it. I believe it's still in working order. You know what they say, one person... Didn't I already get this from you? No, that's just a small pin. I wish that these messages, when they just want to give me something and nothing else, I wish that would just sort of happen. And it's not like an actual conversation. Well, it's not a conversation, but you know what I mean. Right, so... Hopping Gordos. I did unlock this once we can get up here, which is nice because we have you close by. But what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm just going to run, because here's the point. Apart from the boom one, which I want to leave for last, we have Crystal, we have Baddie. Are those two? I thought we had more. We have a Baddie and we have, I think it was a Crystal, right? Very much hope that's a crystal one, yes. Have I had a rock one? I'm not sure. But crystal and baddie. And if we look at crystal and baddie, crystal, veggie, bat, fruit. So along the way, to get there, I am going to pick up stuff off of the ground, off of plants, etc., etc. So that we may indeed pop those bastards. And I'm gonna want, I think, more than 30. I think 30 potentially was just for the first area here. And other than that, we are actually gonna need more. So, yes, be on the lookout for stuff. But why are we lacking so much food in here? Like, am I going all out in a bad time during the day? Maybe I should just... Where are we on the daytime? 13. Doesn't feel like it should be early, if you know what I mean. Also be on the lookout now for, indeed, yolk slimes. Okay, well, you know what? I'm getting some carrots. So we're gonna do this. There we go, there's another carrot. Lovely, not gonna bother with that, with pogo fruit. I have 5 slots after all, so I can hold on to quite a lot. And of course, yes, should I be so lucky that I find a... should I be so lucky that I find a yolk slime, of course I'm picking that up and more or less return it immediately. Not 100% immediately, but very, very quickly indeed. Right. We're just gonna keep on walking, but I think that, yeah, popping the Gordos in this in Ember Valley seems like a smart move. And then, of course, we have the new area that I haven't even gone to. We, of course, want to check that out. That is obvious. But yeah, be on the lookout. Look out for the things that we want. Right, it wasn't open. I was wondering what the hell that was. A lot of chickens, but indeed nothing else. That was the map position. Oh, no. Oh, oh. You know what? I am going to pick up a chick. In case we get the lucky slime and I can feed it. But of course the chicken will be tossed away at my earliest convenience. And you know what? Okay, Jellystone right next by to the refinery link. Yeah, there we go. So free Jellystone, so to speak. Well, all Jellystones are free, I suppose. You see, there's a lot of fruit that hasn't grown yet, which is kind of weird. There's something here. Only a little bit. Right. Look, you see, there's a lot of carrots as well that haven't grown somehow. Well, we have a lot of ways to go, so to speak. And then rolling gently down the hill. I also never placed the teleporter, by the way, thinking about the teleporter. I never placed the teleporter back in, or over in Ember Valley. We're gonna do that at some place. I haven't just decided exactly where. But alright then, how about we just move on there? Right, back here we are again. Hopefully we're not gonna have to come back here too much more. Like, okay, we still have exploration stuff. That's a thing to remember. Oh, no you don't. My pogo fruit. Wait. Okay, but it's still reluctant to give me a whole lot of food and vegetables, etc., etc. I mean, if nothing else, I'll just sort of feed the Gordos what I can and be happy about it. But see, there's a lot of plants and veggies that haven't grown fully, which is detriment to my plans, let's just say. Oh. What's that on the ground? Ah, heartbeat. That's fine. More that hasn't been fully grown, yes. Kind of feels like I'm gonna... that I am missing out a lot. Well, here's some carrots at least, good. And odd onion counts as a veggie after all, so that's a good OC. Okay. Here there has been a bunch of them growing up. That's lovely. Okay. here. I know that I'm not in a position where there is a Gordo, but right now I'm just looking for what I need. You know what? I know I need more silky sand, so why not get it? I'll leave the heartbeat for now. I'll get... Where is it? Where's the... Ah, it's right here. Silky sand. Yes, get me the silky sand. Lovely. And as soon as we can, we're gonna just dump that. Oh, look at this. Pogo fruit. Good. Yes, we're gonna go buy a refinery link. So we're gonna dump that there. Keep being on the lookout, though, for the yolk slime. Don't gonna miss it. Okay, vine tangle. What are we talking about now? It's a weather. Strange phenomena occurs on Rainbow Island when pollen clouds swell to unusual levels. Plant life in the area will grow rapidly. Okay, spreading creeping vines. Okay. Great hunting ground for the wild tangle slime. Oh, okay. Wild tangle slime, you say? That, if nothing else, is a new type of slime that I don't have. So, yes, if nothing else, I want that for that reason. Right. Okay, cool to know. And those are heartbeats. We're not gonna bother them right now. Let's move ourselves northwards. Because that is, after all, where we need to be. Oh, right. This was up here. Oh, was this even necessary for me to go here? No, not really. This is where I should have gone for puddle slimes. Yes, this is where they are. You know what? Allow me to just go down here. This also leads us to the right place, I think. Yeah, there are vines, for sure. Cool. Is that like the weather in Ember Valley now? Okay, well, we'll see if we'll find some tangle slimes. I wouldn't mind getting a brand new type of slime. We'll go through here, where we have pomegranate. You know what? Yep, you're gone now. And of course, pomegranate would be one that I could see myself keeping. Basically, because I would like to plant it. Okay. Oh, oh no, I don't need to be in here. Why am I in here? This is absolutely not a thing. Ow crap, ow crap. Get away from me. This is absolutely not where I want to be. Sometimes this place confuses me. It feels like I go in one way, and then when I try to sort of just backtrack, I go out a completely different way, which is just downright odd. You know what? Did you see the ruins, which may or not be interesting in itself, but it does actually have, if I'm not incorrect, food items. So we could go towards that for no other reason than that. But yeet me. Yes, look at this. That was cube berry. Okay, you know what? One of onion is not gonna help me a whole lot, is it? Let's just get that. There's nothing else. Be lucky. We could get lucky and have ourselves a yolk slime in here. Oh. Get away. My carrots. My carrots. I can get rid of the silky sand also if need. But yes, look at this, look at this. Yeah, food. Bunch of food. Good. Oh, hello. Okay. We just wait. How do we know if there's gonna be a tangle slime? You know this? I don't know. Yeah, how do we do this? Okay. Can we do something with this? Can I pick it up? I don't think I can pick this up, right? No, can't pick that up. Not for me. Okay, well, nothing seemed to have happened just yet with that, but that is, okay, that is what's happening. we have anything fun in here? Let's check. Nope. Yes, stuff starting to grow, which is very, very... oh! Tangle slime! Tangle slime! Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Tangle slime! Yes! We only need the one to couple it with something else. So that's lovely. Okay. We have one new one we can read up on later. Not gonna go back to... Not gonna go back to base just yet, I believe. Oh, this was a mistake. Potentially. No, we're fine. We're fine. Good, good. Last carrots I can pick up. And look at this. Pogo fruit. Good, good, good. Pogo fruit. I have 30 now. At least of each. Fruit and vegetable. More fruit than vegetable, that's true. Those are carrots. We can have one more pogo. That means that we ought to now go where we need to be. Yes. And if I find any more pogo... I was about to say pogo slime. Pogo slimes are not a thing. If I find more tangled slimes, then I of course will pick those up, yes. But that also means that I kind of want yet another slime to couple with it. So we'll see if I can find that. Right. Just fun looking. Again, would like to find yolk slimes too. Although it's not really what we're doing right here, right now. Okay, so we're moving towards the crystal goal. That's fine. We can start with the crystal one. And if we go by how the tabby did, the tabby slime, yes, it is actually more than 30 for these. So let's see. You are indeed. Oh, hello. Break. Didn't I see a cuber? Did you eat the? No, you didn't eat the cube. You were the veggie. So, come on, veggie. Let's see, 30 is 30 enough, or do you need like 45 or 50 or something? Let's see. Well, you need more, that's for damn sure. Oh, tangle slime. Tangle slime. Don't you get away from me. Lovely. Okay, so 30. We know that 30 is not enough. I have 40 fruit. But don't we have like a bunch of... Maybe... carrots somewhere. Not there, apparently. Let's get down to the area below. I mean, didn't I walk past a lot of carrots a little while ago? So just a little ways back, didn't I? Am I misremembering? Well, if nothing else, cuberry. I don't need a phosphorus slime, though. Go away. Yeah, if we go up here... Isn't this where I saw just mountain loads of carrots? Hold on. Maybe? Maybe? No? Yes? No? Well, okay, you know what? Some. Yes, okay. Some here. And some here. Yeah, okay. See, I had the correct memory of where I had seen it. Yes, good, good, good. We can go up there. Allow me to just go in here for a quick spell. That's heartbeat. Veggie, but there's only like 2 of them. So, okay, you know what? Let's just not go further in there. That is where we were before. And I don't see any yolk slimes. So, again, don't care about that. Okay, we'll try like 10 more for the crystal Gordo. 10 more to see if 40 is enough. But I think that there is some sort of progression thing where new areas require more. But we can leave it. I found more. But up to 15 now. There's some heartbeats here. Just a tab. So you're not actually going to eat the heartbeats. So that's those are going to remain. That's good to know. Of course, it's not... Ooh, does it matter? Oh. Do favorite things matter? I'm now wondering. So the crystal ones like odd onions, I think. That's wrong. No, is it? Oh, hello. Another tangled slime. Yeah, the crystal ones like odd onion, but like, does that matter for the sake of how many you need to feed them? I don't know. But okay, we fed you 30. Now we're gonna feed you 5 more. Not enough. 5 more. Not enough. Okay, 45 we're up to. I actually think I saw some carrots down here, right? Yes. So 45. 45. You're gonna need 50 RNG. I think it's 50. So let's see if I'm correct that it is 50 by giving you 5 more. Get me up. 5 more. 5 more. 50. 50 is the total. So what the hell did you do? Apart from, you know, there was a few bits and pieces. You unlocked a thing. Gets me up here to another one of the little thingamabobs. Drones, I believe it's called. Oh, hello. Yeah, that got me a. We get rid of you. Because we want you. Silky sand, that's all fine. So that was for a crystal, but also to indeed get up here. Was that the only thing I got from that? I mean, I'm not complaining. The crystals are rare and important. So yes, again, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. But can we get to something else from here? Well, it's sort of a, let's say secret, but like, yes, a place for slimes, for puddle slimes to exist. You just ate my blueberries, bastard. So we need to have 50. Can't have any more pogo fruit. I'm up to 1343. I need 7 more fruit. And that's gonna be tough since I can't take out any more. Oh, no, screw it. screw you. Since I can't take up any more pogo. Behind the waterfall, we found a drone. Golden angler statue. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that was behind the waterfall. Very slightly behind the waterfall, but behind the waterfall. Okay, 1545. We just need 5 more. Okay. Can I? Was it also possible to get here without popping that slime, I wonder, the Gordo? Because look, we can get down here quite easily. I mean, maybe it was possible to get there. You know what? We can make our way to the angler one without having... Ooh, you see, there are secrets in this world still. Well, yes, quite a lot of secrets, actually. I saw that from afar. I really hope, I mentioned this, I think, in the last episode, which is, I really hope that there could potentially be an item that lets you find these things, because it's not that easy. So many slimes here. But I saw something, didn't I? Wait, didn't I? Oh, pomegranate, nothing else. See, oh, 18, 2 more. Wait, didn't I see? Yes, we need to go up a bit. Go up here. I think that's what's going on. So we can go from here. Let's get the energy. Yeah, there we go. That is what I saw. I saw you. You little bastard. No. Get me a useful item, please. Round bumper. Potentially worthless. What I want is the stuff for upgrading my things. Oh, hello. Didn't I? Wait. Thought I saw a pomegranate, but it wasn't a pomegranate. Okay, well, we're most likely just one little fruit away from being able to do the angler. Where was the angler? You are sort of... Oh, you know what? That could potentially be... Right, you are in that area. Yes, I remember now. You are literally in that area that I didn't want to go to, right? So, yes. 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 trying to remember what it is that I want to say here. You know what? We don't need to keep the diamond in our inventory. Bam. Good. We ought to be able to come here, right? This is how you get there, right? Among other ways to get there, I suppose. Yes, this is probably the long route, but it's fine. We're getting there. Yes, you know, we go in here. We are on the lookout still for Q-berry and pomegranate. Q-berry I could potentially find here, right? I'm thinking, is that not a thing? I don't remember. But we're gonna keep moving and we're gonna go up and up and up and up and up. Heartbeat, not interesting. Up here, up and up. And maybe, yes, maybe. I mean, I know of the one pomegranate location in here. Could there be more than one pomegranate? Plant, tree, whatever. Or is it just the one? Well, we'll go in, and if I'm lacking one fruit, I'm gonna be a little bit sad. Let's go in here. I mean, maybe the tree has actually grown, or it's not. Is that? By the way, had I done this one? Yes, I think I read that one. Be on the lookout for, indeed, food. Isn't there usually food right next by to the Gordo? Sure. That is a plort. We don't care about plorts. I want to say that there usually is. Okay. There it is. Okay. I don't want to be one stinking fruit short. Was that? Nothing up there. No, maybe. Why? Where did I get the? Where did I get it from? That there would be food nearby to a Gordo? I don't know. I don't think that's true. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna feed you everything that we can. Make sure that we don't feed you guys. So here we go. Wait, no, is that? Wait, Batty? You are fruit. Hold on. Diet fruit. Now I don't even have all of them. Okay, well, fine. Apparently you didn't eat. Did I shoot too low? It could be that I literally shot it too low. Well, okay. Oh, no, okay. I had enough. Nice. I had enough. A lot of bats. Explode that for some cash. Open thing. Lovely. We have popped another Gordo. That is another crystal. Good. And some various bits and pieces that I can actually pick up for no other reason than the fact that I can. Doesn't mean that we're gonna keep it, but it also opens up a path to somewhere. Hello? Sound of bees. Okay. And also, right, one tip for getting yolk slimes is actually to get rid of the chicks. If you get rid of those, that could potentially increase the chance of yolk slimes arriving. But again, they are very elusive. So let's not count on it. Well, we have one. Here's the thing. And oh, I can't pick you up either. Okay, well, whatever. pick up you. Oh, so yeah, you know what, Boom Slime, you are next, Boom Gordo. You are indeed next, but now I am here. And what do we have here? Again, isn't this a place I could have gotten to, like, quite easily even? Isn't that the case? Couldn't I have gotten here super easily? This... I think I can get up. Oh, don't fall down. I think I can get up there. There. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, I haven't been here without killing the Gordo or popping the Gordo, so I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Is there anything? Can I spot anything? Because yes, having the high ground, good, can lead you to things. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, why does it feel like I'm missing something here? And I ought to look around a bit more. It's like tar. Of course, there's tar. Go away. Yeah, why does it feel like I'm missing something? I don't think I am. Why does it feel like I am? No, that's not nothing. Or not nothing, not anything, maybe, I mean. Some lava slimes, but like we don't need that. I think I'd much more rather just go back home. And you know how we're gonna do that? We're actually gonna do it from here. We are gonna do it from here. So I think that this is a fine a place as any to have my teleporter, right? Because we have a teleporter here. We have a teleporter there, so if I have a teleporter here, doesn't that strike us as a smart move? We can have it right down here by the lava. So here we go, teleporter, good. We close that, and there we go. We can just get home from here. Pick up some more lava dust while we are in the area. Right, but we have some stuff to do back at our little base, so to speak. Anything we can... Nah, we don't really... We're gonna go back home. We're gonna work with the Tangle Slime and see if we can make them a bit happy. And would you believe it, we have a new message, because when do we not have a new message coming back from our expeditions? Also, bloody hell, you have grown a lot of roosters, which we don't need. Who wants to chat? It is... Thora! Hey there, Bea. I want to give you something nice. I tried making you cookies, but baking ain't exactly my area of expertise. Also say they were so edible. Anyway, I bought you something instead. Hope you like it. I got a pink mangrove again. These could have been an email, if you know what I mean. Right. First and foremost, before we do anything else, we need to go and dump these in the refinery. I almost want to have a refinery link right up, right up top. So when I get back, I don't need to go down here, but that feels like a little bit stupid to some degree. Right, so now we need to do a bit of wrangling, because we have been away, and you are all very hungry and sad, etc, etc. So now you're gonna get your favorite food, the heartbeat. So there you go, have a bunch of heartbeat. Let's save 6 for you guys. Go. And you, are you being fed? You are not being fed. Let's just gather a number of you guys. You know what, actually, roosters, as we said, also, okay, hold on. You can go back. Elder rooster, you can just go immediately. Get the chicks in here. What's that, chicks? Hens in there. Good. You away there. 2 roosters is all that I need. Have an elder hen. Do you have anything else elder? I don't think so. No, yeah, elder hen. Good. I think those are the ones that I need. Oh, no. Elder hen. Are elder hens the same no matter what they were before? I'm not sure. Bloody hell. feeder, are you feeling okay? You just sent in so much stuff. And I don't think I can... No, I can't send you in. You know what? No. No. Why did you send so many chicks in there? You sent in so many. Can I have you on slow, for the love of God? You're supposed to be there. There we go. The roosters can, sadly, for them, be incinerated. There we go. And yes, don't worry, I am gonna deal with all of the lords as well. Don't worry, we're gonna make a bunch of money and we're gonna open up a new area now. That's the goal here. So here we go again, just dump a bunch, but save some for the incinerator, because we need that thing to keep on going. Go, raise it up. You know what I'm gonna do immediately? Spend some money on the plort collector for these, because it's just way easier. And then we're gonna go inside our cave, and we're gonna get all the stuff from there, but on this occasion I think I'm gonna get all the 4 kinds of plorts that we have in here, yes. So you guys want a whole bunch of cube berries, but you also want pomegranate. No, prickly pear, sorry. Prickly pear, this is not pomegranate. Still don't have a pomegranate tree, even though I do want one. Now that we open up a new area, though, I will have space for it, so I might go for it. We'll see. There we go. I'm actually just gonna give you everything that you want. And more. There we go. I don't know why I gave you cubers, though. That was not necessary. So get all of this. Yes, that's fine. Hungry, hungry, hungry. Eat. You have not been fed. I can see that. Okay. We can get a whole bunch. You have not been fed. This usually is quite a lot fuller than that. Okay, well, you are eating now. So let's just gather up as much as we can from here, so I don't have to go back in here. You know what? That's fine. You activate. Good. We're absolutely gonna... I mean, I spent a bit of money now, yes, but we ought to absolutely have enough money. Okay, there we go. You are all happy, and you'll be collecting me, or rather, giving me a bunch of plorts going forward. Right, do a bit of selling. Are we gonna make it out again into the world? We'll see. We will see indeed. We will see, but we are gonna make a whole bunch of cash here. Say, not knowing if that's true or not. I mean, everything has red arrows on it, so I don't like that. But look at that, yeah, 3,000 up to 3,300. You know what? Even though you haven't fully grown, even if you haven't fully grown, we can still get you up. Go, give you even more to eat. Play. Gather plorts, more than I can gather, which is always great. Damn it, not too many. That's fine. Now I kind of want to do one more there too, just so that it is equal. Right, sell all this. Look at this. We're gonna make angler plorts surprisingly cheap right now. Was that 11? It was like nothing. You know what, now that I did that, we can just do that, get all that, and since we now have a plort collector here too, that is very nice, 30, perfect, as well as the water ones, good. We're swimming in cash by now, this is awesome. And I haven't even done the ringtail. I haven't done those guys as well. Bloody hell. There's a lot of stuff here that we can gather. You know what? Plort collector even for those guys might now be something we ought to look into, yes. I know I'm selling. Right now I do want to sell because we have a brand new area to set up and we are going to spend money on that. But yes, I would like to have the plort collector for you guys too. Because even though you're easy to deal with, doesn't mean that I want to, if you know what I mean. It's a lot easier to just gather it from the plort collector anyway. So, also have more food. Go get all of the things. Forgot about the fact that we do want to give the fire slimes a little bit more. You know what? Get all of that. Over to the fire slimes. That you may have your ash. It's looking okay. I want it to look damn near perfect. I see someone who was hungry. You have so much food in here. You know what? I'm gonna gather yours. It's a lot of it. But a lot was maybe an exaggeration. Right. Let's go and sell all of this and then open up a new area and start kitting out said. Yep. Pink Force is 10. That's lovely. 17 for the cod, that's pretty good. 1321, good. 5,900, lovely. We are gonna open up the archway. Yes, new area, ta-da. Sadly, there's a lot of transportation going on here, which I don't really like. But okay. Oh, look at this. This is cool though. Oh, hello. What is that? Hello. Hello, you're a hologram thingamajig. Hello. Ghostly drone. Quantum drone station. Quantum drones flicker through obstacles and store items in the quantum cloud. They do different tasks if at the range or out on the range, charged up for best stuff. Okay. Seems like something we ought to do something with. Well, we'll see. Right. So what's the situation here? We have one thing here, which kind of makes me want to... And then we have one thing here. So, okay, you know what those are, I suppose, fairly close by to each other. So, how about we read up on our Tangled Slime? So though the Tangled Slime may look innocent with its wide smile and colorful flower atop its head, it's actually a fearsome predator with a big appetite for tasty meat. The Tangled Slime earned its name from the twisting vines that it can produce to grab things in the environment. Tangled Slimes are sometimes found within the creeping vines that grow in areas where with heavy pollen weather. And the risks are, the slime can be a handful on the ranch if they're not well fed at all times. Tangled slimes tunnel their vines underground to snatch food and plants from outside of their corral, but if well fed, beneficial buds will occasionally grow among their vines. Okay, and despite the troublesome nature of the slimes that create them, tangled plorts have incredibly beneficial agricultural applications. Fertilizers and growth formulas made from tangled plorts are used by farms all across Earth to greatly enhance crop production. It's speculated that the unusually high nutrient count found within the tangled plorts that now grow Earth's vegetables result from the tangled slime's incredible appetite for chickens. That's super gruesome, so let's just ignore that. Okay, so you want painted hens, specifically, and also, you know what, if you're here on what seems to be solid rock or stone, that ought to be good. So you know what, a corral here, and we're gonna get the high walls and the air net immediately. You're gonna go in here, bam, 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 and over here, guess what? Yes, a coop. A coop, and how much was the stuff for the coop? 607 and 1300. An elder collector. 1300, I could do that, but we don't need to do that. So, I'm thinking... You want painted hens? Okay. Fine. You know what? We're gonna have the weird hens in there. Painted hens are also in the first game, by the way. We're gonna have the weird... Where? Alright, I came up there. We're gonna have the weird hens over there. So... Where we can find painted hens, I don't know, but we're gonna have you guys. We're gonna have the sea hens with their chicks. Oh, there's a... He escaped. With their chickens. Yes, a lot of sea hens apparently. They are all the rage in this coop. There we go. Should be all of them. And I'll leave basically the hen... Well, yeah, it is 3 different kinds still in here. Which is fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I haven't missed any right? Nope. That's all good then. Right. I was thinking something. Well, painted hens, I'm pretty sure that they are not in Ember Valley. So, how about we end this episode by going into that new area? Yes. Roostro, see hens, see chicks, but just to make sure that the tangled plorts aren't sad, let's just give them some sea hens here immediately. Go. Oh, yes, that's unsettling to some degree. But there we go. So, right, we have indeed some time left in the episode. So we're going to go out again into the world, be on the lookout for yolk slimes still. I have not given up on those. Now, it could be the case that that my little guy over here, you are also going to move into that new area. 11, that's good. Good. Right. Before anyone decides to send me a message, let's get out. Because bloody hell are they good at doing that. I don't feel... Ooh. It's noticed something. What the hell is that over there? Is that a thing? Is that a tree? I think it's actually... Oh, it's you. It's... Of course I don't have any bloody... Damn it! Damn it! Just because I don't have any meat, the bloody thing comes up. Okay, well, damn it. Still though, be on the lookout for the yolks. And I think we are going here. Yes, because we want to go over there, right? No, we do not. We want to go in this direction. Okay, still be on the lookout for yolk. Yolk slime, you were so kind to me before. There we go, that's where I'm going. That is where I'm going. Yeah. Yolk slime. Yolk slime, where are you? I so wish for you. Oh, that is not the one. No, it is the one. It is the one. I think I have been there, right? Yeah, that is where we went to actually activate the damn thing. Right, I remember. I remember. Don't worry. So we need to go, do we need to go? Yes, we need to go through here. Here we go. Right, I don't have a teleporter now for this place, but, you know, that's fine, I suppose. Okay, into new area. We're gonna just sort of explore the immediate starting point of this area, and then we'll sort of see exactly what we can and cannot find. And this is apparently Starlight Strand. Okay, interesting. We can, I suppose we can read up on the areas as well. I don't really care that much. So much. But it apparently is very colorful as well. And I can already see a thing over there. Take it up here. That's good. I can already see one of you guys. If nothing else, money. Alright, what can we expect from this place, I wonder? I'm gonna do, as I said, just a little bit of exploration to begin us off with. If I can spot a map piece, that would be awesome. What's gonna be, like, different here, if you know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna look for painted hens, if we'll find them. Oh, hello. Yeah, a thing. So the prisma waves seem to affect each area of the island differently, expressing a full spectrum of color in some places, but alternating between or splitting the spectrum in others. They actively change, sometimes quickly and constantly, others more slowly. In my first year here, every season looked different to me. It was lovely while it lasted. Okay. I think up there, not directly. Okay, well, I saw this. cute little thing. Okay, here we need... Oh, okay, I mean... That I see. That's the honey slime. Oh. Oh, okay. I think we need to go back to Ember Valley, because that is the same as we had that there, but I definitely haven't seen that. As in, I must not have spotted that. Okay, well, it's to know. So we have one of those, and that shows up on the map, yes. So now I kind of do want to go back immediately, but we're not. We're gonna stay here. Well, we're gonna delve a little bit deeper into this area. As I said, it would be nice to find like the first map piece or something. Just get our bearings, if you would. Ooh. Island over there. Curious, I see islands there too. Okay, well, let's not think about that right now. Unless that is where I have to go to get the bloody thing, the map that is. Okay, a bunch of rock slimes here. I mean, no new slimes just yet. As far as I can tell. That is the weirdest Q-berry bush. No, it actually isn't. Alright, that was just a thing. I was about to say, what a weird looking Q-berry bush, but it wasn't a Q bush. That is just for water, but I haven't got the water tank yet. And this is a thing. It's a drone. Hiding out around the back here. Easy breezy fan. Okay. Down on a hot day. You are correct. I am not any other rancher. That is true. No new item here or resource. Still radiant. So that's fine. Back here, regular hens, I think, yes. Just gonna pick up a few regular hens, why the hell not? We might... Oh, hello? Oh, hello! No, you're a Largo! Oh, what, oh, okay, hold on. Hold on, eat! Eat, you bastard! Eat, you bastard! Yes! Haha! Hunter Tangle. Now that's a cool thing. It's Hunter. The Hunter is cool. So they can become invisible. That's very lovely. And this, look at this. Is this also on the map now? Yes. So how do I open up this then? Because again, sort of similar to like the first place. I can't see any immediate thingamajig to put into the thing, if you know what I mean. I mean, I can easily just get, I say easily, but you know what I mean. That's another. Ooh, you actually arrive as a hunter, or as a Largo. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I can just get here and up. And oh, but that is not okay. Okay. This is all very fascinating. There's another hunter being very stealthy. There's a regular one. You know what? Thank you. I'll grab the regular hunter. There's another one. That's another one. That's another one. I actually only need 3, so now I can make very easily that little combination. Cool. You are just cotton. I wouldn't mind finding either, before we go back, either map or colored hen. Okay, well, we have found at least one new slime, so that's lovely. And there we go, we've gotten to the sort of penultimate, not penultimate, stop using that word. The sort of final area, if you would. Oh, what is that? It is bees. Hold on. Is it actually bees? Actually bees? Yes. Buzzwax. Ah, okay. Scented candles. Well, that seems completely pointless. What is less pointless is painted hands. Yes. Okay. You know what? I don't need that. Painted chick. Yes. So quickly. Right. So the buzzwax. Well, you know what? I can get rid of that. I want to pick up the bus wax, actually. Well, I suppose I could throw away the hens as well, because like I don't need those necessarily. Okay. You know what? This has been fruitful. I found one thing that I wanted. I literally said painted hen, and I found painted hen. Bloody... Oh! There they are. Okay, you know what? That's important. That's important. Honey slimes! Okay. Gather 6 of honey slimes. Good, good, good. Just those, remember. Oh, hello. These are... Did not know that these were like that. Right, so what I could do is literally open up that door back there. Okay, you know what? We're getting late in the episode now. Okay, but we are... Oh. I'm hearing, yes. Hearing more of these. Get the wax. The wax. Ooh. Hold on. I didn't notice that. Well, I can't really check it from here, but yeah, okay. What the hell is that? A crack? And weird stuff is coming out. Okay, well, here's some mysterious stuff. Got it. But okay. We have stuff that we can bring back home. And in fact... Oh, I was supposed to say, what the hell is that? But yeah, it was another one of those guys. Yes, we can go back, and we can get the... I'm gonna leave on a bit of a cliffhanger for now, which is to say, I'm gonna go back. We are not gonna do the whole hunter tangle thing immediately. We're gonna wait with that until we get to the next episode. Sadly, no map though. That is a bit annoying. I haven't really seen any sign of it at all. Not that I've been looking desperately much, I suppose. We'll find it, don't worry. It was a nice little first excursion into this area. Let's make our way back to base. And to no one's surprise, we have a message, because when do we not have a message when we come back, huh? Okay, well, did I even say that at the beginning of this episode? Potentially yes. It's Ogden, who is yawning. Oh, lo siento, Beatrix. I've been putting in a few long nights reading lately. Specifically, I've been going through every field guide and botanical research paper I could dig up on the far range. I thought that even if the flora on Rainbow Island is unnatural, maybe it would have been recorded somewhere with some information we could use. It turns out, it's nothing. I can't find a single mention of rainbow-hued flora anywhere, so that means that whatever happened at that island to make it look the way it does happened relatively recently. But I don't think you needed me to tell you this, because I think you've seen it yourself. The things you've described, an entire portion of the island split between 2 different colors right down the middle. Have I seen that? Apparently I have. That says accident to me, Beatrix. So tread carefully out there. Nature can be a dangerous thing to us, but it pales in comparison to what we can do to it. I'm going to keep digging around in my library for anything else that could help you. And if I come up short there, maybe I'll just bake you some muffins. Good. Either way, te tengo, Beatrix. Adios. Adios to you too. Right. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of wrangling here at the very end, but what I will do, just to offload... Well, actually, you know what? I can. It is fine. Ooh. I realize now something that could potentially be, if not a problem, then just silly of me. I was about to cross, wasn't I? Yes. I was about to cross Hunter and Tangle. If we go into the Slimopedia and read up on the Hunter one, let's do that. The Hunter slime is the wild cousin of the Tabby slime, a much more capable creature than the playful tabbies. The Hunter slime excels at stalking the chickens of the far range. Hunter slime's slimological makeup allows for a natural cloaking ability that renders it almost completely invisible. The only tell is in their giant almond eyes, which can often be seen hovering in the dark. This effect is often described by unsuspecting ranchers as "Ah!" And the risks are they have keen senses that can detect this prey from great distances. This makes finding a good location for their corrals challenging. Additionally, the wild nature of the hunter is also passed on to any largos formed from its plorts. A newly created hunter largo will always be feral. A prepared rancher knows that breeding hunter largos should always be done slowly with a few chickens on hand to calm them down. So you kind of want the same as the other guy, yes? The slow feeder. Amazingly, a serum can be made from hunter slime pores that can actually render a person invisible. The effect only lasts for about a day, but this serum is nonetheless incredibly popular back on Earth, as many people find its effects very soothing. Sometimes you feel like you just want to disappear for a while. Well, but then about a day goes by, you realize that not only did you miss being seen, but others miss seeing you too. Well, isn't that lovely? But Tangle, meat. Hunter, meat. Honey, fruit. Much better. So let's also read up on these, I suppose. So honey slimes are an odd breed of slime composed of a hyper-sweet slime compound. Most slime scientists believe this to be the result of their slime cells replicating the natural sugars found in the fruits and floral nectars of the far range. Most ranchers agree their products taste great on cereal. So the greatest danger a honey slime possesses is found in their plorts. Honey plorts are the sweetest, most delicious plorts known on the far range. Other slimes can detect them from much further away than a normal plort and will do everything in their means to get them. A rancher with honey slimes needs to be careful about unintended largos, or worse. Okay, so honey plorts are highly prized by food manufacturers. Though the plorts are naturally incredibly sweet, the discovery that they could be further refined into an even sweeter substance made their demands soar. These refined honey plorts are said to score an unprecedented 867 on the Werner-Tompkins-Hong Saccharino scale. Is that an actual thing? Just a few points shy of not fit for human consumption. So I think, mint mango, that is back obviously, that maybe I ought to combine these two, and then the hunter slime will have to deal with the hunter slime somehow. I mean, I have combinations for everything else, so, but yeah, and it feels like that is what I ought to do. So you know what? Yes. We'll have 3 of you. You can eat some slimes here. Actually, coincidentally, look at those! Those are so cool! I'm so happy I coupled those together. There are also, indeed, that's the correct plort, yes. Good word there. They'll eat. Right. Yes, you're going for that now. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. There we go. So yes, you are going to be fruit and meat, which is good. So the hunter ones, yes, you want to be farther away. Okay. Not optimal, but we're gonna find a place for you. If nothing else, you can have your own corral here for like some time. We'll see. But of course, we're gonna couple you with something that eats either fruit or veggie, preferably potentially done fruit. Because if that's the case, I can have like 2 fruit lots here. We could have like fruit here, and then the hunter over here. So it's like far away from the food, so to speak. Right, I was going to actually dump this in here. There we go. You know what? We are gonna get the plort collector here. Lovely. So that means that you can go away. Goodbye. Lovely. So these are cool. The honey tangle. I just love those guys. Those are great. Right. In the next episode, I think that it's prudent for us to go back to... What was it? What was it? It was Starlight Strand. Go back there and do the proper investigation into the place. But remember to bring a honey plort. And before we do that, maybe go back to Ember Valley and indeed check out the ruins there, because apparently, maybe, I just missed which plort it is that I'm supposed to use to open that door. Just maybe. We'll see. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.